Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. Yeah.
Hello. Rodg, we made it.
We made
to
it
your
to
favorite night of the week.
Yes.
HerbnRodg Podcast, another Wednesday night. Sorry, we're doing behind the scenes stuff at the same exact time. So it's a little goofy, but we're always goofy. So I feel like our fans kind of know that about us. Tonight, last night, if you tuned in, you saw us talk about the CFP rankings a little bit and then get Bama Beats grades for the team. Give you a brief recap of that. Then we will talk a little bit more about CFP. Mike made us a great graphic so we can actually see what the possible matchups are. Funny thing about this one, there's like 0% chance that these matchups actually happen the way they came out in the first ranking, but still fun to look at. We'll look at the AP poll, I guess, which just kind of goes alongside that. Then we'll go into a little LSU, which may be one of the toughest games to me to figure out what's going to happen in.
Right.
And then, we'll end for the night and get going. So, what's up, Carol? Say hello to everybody. Carol, we saw you post about, the situation. So we're sorry that it didn't work out.
Unfortunately. Glad y'all could be friends.
I wonder if he was scared to meet us, Rodg.
Did we scare him away?
Sorry to hear that, Carol, but glad you've got a good attitude about it.
So, yes.
Roll Tide, what's up, Lady Alpha? One half of the Alpha pool's holding it down today. The other half is dealing with some stuff. So just, keep Kat in your thoughts and prayers for sure. And of course, we hope everything is okay.
Yes.
Yep. Carol, my wife has been gone for the last day or two, and so I missed a lot of Randy's show. So I did log in there, but I've got plenty of time to catch up. But Randy always does a great show. I mean, he's probably one of the most consistent people I've ever seen. So
And
it's kind of cool to be on the same night as him. So, what's up, Roll Tide? Kyle, how are you doing, sir?
Kyle, thank you for joining us.
Roll Tide Nation in the house.
Nation in the building. Thank you for joining us, sir.
See, he was like, "Wait, you're friends with Bama fans?" No.
Oh man, yeah. Carol, did you guys talk sports a lot? Did y'all get that far, or how did it work out? Just curious.
I seem to remember some Philadelphia Eagles conversations. She said.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yep. And what's up, Sadie? Sadie is already locked and loaded. I feel like we should wait for Jay Bake though. So Sadie, if you have to step away, I'll text you when he comes in. But he would be sad, I think, if he missed that. So my good friend Van Edwards, what's up, man? From Final Whistle, 8 p.m.
Good evening, Van. Thank you for joining us.
Time. Yep, on Tuesdays. And I forgot to mention, sorry, Lady Alpha, there's the rest of Divas podcast is Tuesdays, 5 p.m.
Yes.
So yes, we always. Oh, Jay Bake is here. So, and what's up, Randy? Like I said, good evening, man. Like his wife came back and we watched a strange movie. The preview of it, Rodg, starts off where this guy goes to visit his friend, and then his friend kills himself. So then the guy takes the place of his friend, and for some reason they're both chefs, but the people coming to have him host this party have never seen him before. So he just takes the other guy. That's where Brittany cut it off. What You Wish For, I think.
What You Wish For? I don't think I've heard of it.
It's on Prime Video. It's not rated. I don't even know. It's just there is a huge twist that I won't spoil yet, but it's nothing like that. So Jay Bake said what's up. Sadie said what's up. Yep, man, the man. He's a strictly pro football fan. It's his loss. For sure.
Okay, gotcha.
He would be lucky to have you. So, middle of nowhere, Texas. Kat, we're just happy to see you, man, and we hope you're okay. That's all that matters to us. And yes, please hit that like and subscribe. Well, since Sadie's here and Jay Bake is here, I feel like we should give. Is it giving the devil her due?
That's one way to put it.
When Sadie,
let's go ahead and give her spotlight.
Yes. All right, let's give her spotlight early. Well deserved.
Well, good morning, guys. We fired a coach. It was time. I'm so happy. I couldn't watch that offense one more time. I stopped watching the Kentucky game. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what product that was we were trying to put on the field, the quarterback switching. It was just a hot mess. And I was like, does Hugh stop coaching for his job? Did he just give up? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, he's gone. So we're moving on. DJ Durkin was named interim. They had a press conference yesterday. They said what they were supposed to say. Derek Nix is calling plays on every down, he said. So, yeah, time to move. Let's see what happens. We're on a coaching search. Obviously, DJ Durkin will get a look. Depends on how we play going forward. We got Vandy this week. I don't know what to expect. He hadn't even named a quarterback. Obviously, they'll be doing a lot of evaluating in practice. I expect the defense to show up, but I'm interested in the new, excitement around the players now. A lot of guys are backing him. So it'll be interesting. There's some names I'm hearing for coaching, but it's too early. We just started the process. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited. We're Eagle.
It's good. It's good to see Sadie in good spirits. So
yes.
She sounds more excited than she was the previous week. So
I mean, they wanted him fired, but I don't think anybody wanted to lose to Kentucky. But that offense was not very aesthetical, to say the least. But it was like you can't score 3 points against Kentucky at home. You can't score 3 points against Kentucky on the road, but you can't do 3 points at Kentucky at home and have that happen.
And how many people?
There was some stuff in the middle of this, huh?
In the middle of what?
No, just talking about Kat texting and driving, and then she said she's not. And then this is when if you guys thought me laugh, this is what he typed.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Rob. What were you gonna say?
And how many people? I know we don't let friends pick Auburn. I get that, but how many people really picked Kentucky to beat Auburn and Jordan Hare at night? And so after that type of offensive display, and then what we've been seeing pretty much the entire season from Auburn's offense, it's kind of like, what are we doing here? So let me ask you this: or what do you think it's more of a quarterback issue than anything else? I know that the head coach has to take credit. I mean, take the blame for it. I get that, and I feel splendiferous for them firing their coach. I love it. But do you think it's more of a quarterback issue?
And he said that, Dirk, and I have to look at that too. Then, Randy, sorry. Let me answer that. But you got to show love where love's due. What's up, Big Mike? Roll Tide. Happy to see you, sir. I'm not going to read anybody else's comments because these are going to be my own free thoughts. I think it's a combination, but both of them come back to Hugh Freeze. Okay, He's clearly had world-class defenses, right? Maybe the best defense in the SEC. Just not based maybe on numbers, but just from the eye test. Like their defense is out there a long time, right?
Yeah.
Skill positions are usually good. Running backs are usually decent. So they're just not getting a lot of carries and one of the best wide receiver groups, right? You keep picking quarterbacks that just have no business being your quarterback.
Yeah.
And that, Peyton Thorne was just terrible. There was nothing that Jackson Arnold did at Oklahoma that made you think he could throw the ball very. And I know Oklahoma,
right.
You might have been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But if you have that wide receiver core and you're putting that much into it, you have to get a quarterback. You want a mobile one, but Jackson Arnold was just more like a running quarterback.
Right.
So the quarterback was the problem, but I still go back to the coach for picking him. I almost died.
Hey, don't
what would you do? What would my eulogy be? Would you be like, well,
Roll Tide,
my new co-host?
Yeah, I'd like her. Just to let you know, we won the LSU game. We won about 30. We won 38-14. We won the LSU game. Other than that, Roll Tide, brother.
That reminds me of that commercial. He will always be remembered.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes.
So, no, I still, it goes back to Hugh Freeze. You just can't be this inept on offense consistently and have your defense playing this well. And can I just say this? One of the most tone-deaf things that I've ever heard was him in his last press conference or last post-game press conference, whatever, talking about, I wish the people could be patient, but I know we're not going to get that.
They've been patient all year.
3 years is patient enough to not see any progress. You lose at home to Kentucky and score 3 points. You're going backwards.
Keep in mind, 3 years is long, especially in the SEC. After 1 year without any progress, people are like, okay, what are we doing? We need a new head coach. So this year was beyond the final straw. Like, they gave you more than enough time. They've been ridiculously patient. Auburn already has to worry about being second best in Alabama. So competing in the conference is a whole nother issue, and they're not even competing in the conference.
Yes,
that's just crazy. So.
Yeah, and you have Alabama and Georgia on the schedule every year. You cannot wait 5 or 6 years, but I haven't seen any kind of progress this year. But come on, man, you can't say what that press conference should have been was. Yeah, I sucked, guys. I was just awful. Yeah, you can't score 3 points at home, and the 3 points were set up by the defense.
Do you think we'll see you coach again?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, the leagues love retreads, so. Somehow the guy gets back. So are you looking at retread or are you texting me?
No, I'm not.
So he'll come back some way, and he's got a little change in his pocket from his buyout. But
I was actually looking up Hugh's age. He's only 50. He's 56. I want to say only 56, but in coaching years,
he's younger than I am. So
yeah, that's true. In coaching years, he's got some time. So.
For sure.
Yeah, handsome square.
I don't know what that is.
I've never heard that one before.
System issue, QB issue, yeah.
Yeah.
But I go back to the system because he picked the QB these 2 years in a row. So I can't necessarily blame Jackson Arnold. You don't go get a bunch of wide receivers and a quarterback that can't throw. So that's that doesn't make sense. I think Daniels and Arnold, although you've set the bar really low, but yes, you are correct there.
Yeah.
So. Enrique, what's up, man? How are you doing, sir? Always good to see you.
Thank you for joining us.
Enrique thinks it's not going to be close against LSU. So
I don't want it to be, but we'll get into that in a second.
Oh, and what's up, Trina? I know she's been going through some stuff lately. I hope all is well on your end. Glad to see you jump in here. Roll Tide. Remember to breathe when you speak. That's only for linemen. So I'm good. No false starts. I'm sorry. They haven't even seen. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking ahead. So I don't know which one he's talking about. I don't know which one. I haven't had patience. Yes, Sadie, that was just terrible. Lincoln Riley to Auburn. I just don't see it. He ran from a challenge before. I don't see it unless you just know something I don't know.
I haven't seen that either. But I could just think about as far as Lincoln Riley to Auburn. I think he would just stay at USC. You come to the SEC. I mean, come on, bro. You are like Herb said. You ran from the Oklahoma job. You went out there with West Coast. USC is 6-2 in their rank. So I mean, you're not doing bad out there this year. So
right. Yep. All right. So that's good. Sadie, we're glad that you are happy.
Yes. Glad you're happy.
The Iron Bowl together has been canceled because Brittany accidentally scheduled her family's Thanksgiving that weekend.
So it's can't. Okay. Accidentally?
No, she didn't. She forgot that the game was that day. So she scheduled her family to come over that day, and then he said Golish to Auburn. I like that one. She scheduled her family to come over for Thanksgiving. So now the group can come over. So
Herb, you can't veto that. You can't override that, or you just.
Well, I don't want the Auburn people here either. So I don't. If the last time we had an Iron Bowl together, Auburn won. So I know it was basketball, but the bad juju's already there.
Yeah.
I don't care who you invite over. You can invite the Pope over. I will be down here watching the game. So I really don't care what all is going on. And she called somebody and her grandma said, she said it's okay that she'll be watching. I was like, what do you mean she said it's okay? I will be watching the game.
That's just a lot going on.
At my own house. So
yeah.
Sadie, we could do basketball all day. Brittany is trying to put together a get-together for Cupcake Weekend, but Rodg and I went to 2 games and we lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I invite you guys over and we lose to y'all when everybody's in my house, I'll just never hear the end of it.
I would be afraid for all the Auburn fans in the house. I'd be like, look, y'all just go ahead and go home. While Herb's getting ready to use the bathroom, go home. Just go home. We're cool. Just go home. Hurry up.
Run for the hills. But otherwise, Sadie, you're welcome here anytime. So you want to watch some basketball games, that's fine. If y'all want to come over for separate games, that's fine. And they're having a side conversation, but I will post this because we agree with it. Carol, you know we love you here on the show. And so moving on from that, man, probably the best. So she said we've been saying all year we're going to watch a game together. We is Sadie and Brittany. That was not me. Look, here's this, Sadie. Brittany's family will be here for Thanksgiving. Okay. If you want to come over during Thanksgiving and watch the game, you're welcome to come over.
Yeah.
Or y'all can come over cupcake weekend and watch that one. So, all right. That was a lot of time spent on. And you saw the question from the other night that Jay Bake posted.
Which one?
To everybody. What's the better job, Oklahoma State or Auburn?
I do remember that question. Did we get like a final tally?
Love for everybody.
Did we get like a final tally with the poll?
I feel like it was almost split.
I feel like I think you mentioned this. You'll have more resources for the Auburn job, I guess, as far as recruiting and stuff like that. But it's just gonna be so hard to win right away at Auburn.
Yeah. Everybody wants the cupcakes. Yes, Mike. Yeah. Mike and Carol, if you guys come over for Thanksgiving, I will make sure there are cupcakes here. Okay.
Yeah.
Auburn. But I said Auburn also. I said, yeah, it's tough with Alabama and Georgia on your schedule, but I do feel like your head. Did I say Auburn? That's Oklahoma State. The thing about them is nobody really
your
wants
expectations
to go there,
are low,
but your expectations are low, and you're in the Big 12, so you always have a chance. So what are cupcakes or expectations, Enrique? So, all right, Rodg, what do you want? Oh, Rodg, I have something special for you today.
Oh gosh, what is it?
You don't normally get.
What's that?
Go ahead and Vince. The trade deadline is over. We heard that people were calling about Waddle, but they wanted a first rounder, and I guess nobody wanted to pay up.
Right.
Tua's still there. They fired the GM. The coach is still there, but I feel like you needed a safe space to vent for a minute about the Miami situation now that the trade deadline is over. So, Rodg, the floor is yours.
I got a minute. It's funny that Herb's even bringing this up. I mean, let's be honest. My Dolphins, I will claim them, have played absolutely horrible this year. I really, really wanted Tua to be successful for obvious reasons. Him, Waddle, the whole squad. This isn't his year. I don't think we're going to see another 2023 Tua going forward. I've already told Herb several times I am perfectly fine with the QB change. Put in Quinn, put in Zach. Let's just see what happens, and maybe drop the QB in the draft. Go after somebody. I've even coined the term "tank for Ty." Would love to see Ty in Miami, but haven't seen too much action with the trade deadline. We didn't see anything really happen. I think they want a lot of picks to kind of revamp the team going forward.
You traded away a defender, right?
Yeah. Traded away, with the Jalen Phillips. But and like you said, a lot of people are asking for Waddle. I would love to keep Waddle, but I mean, if we can get enough for him, so be it. I just hate him wasting his talent in Miami right now. Yeah.
Most people try to take their talents to Miami, but now you want him to take his talents away from Miami.
Yeah.
Had to throw out something special for Rodg. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Rodg, thank y'all for Jalen Phillips. He looks awesome. Yep.
Hey, see what happens.
Don't do me like that, Rodg. Anytime you say bring in what's his? Oh God, you already made me forget. Not Quinn Ewers. What's your other? Zach Wilson. Anytime you're like bring him in, that means you totally give it up. So the Eagles, I still can't pay attention to the NFL. Yeah. I'll say this: fantasy football helps a lot, and then red zone I pay attention to. So y'all can have Mac Jones, Rodg. Mac Jones. Can I tell you that this is not on top? We'll get to the CFP in just a second, folks. But, Rodg, I don't know if you saw the conversation we had. We posted a video, everybody, of when Clint Lamb was on here, and he had to pick between the four quarterbacks: Mac Jones, Jalen, Bryce, and Ty, right? For a work, play, live, ditch. Did you see what somebody commented on it?
I did not.
They didn't watch the video.
No, I did. See, someone didn't even watch the video. They basically saw the names and they were like, "Stop comparing these guys." I was like, "No, we're not comparing them." Did you even watch the video? No. It was like a short. It was like only like around a minute. You didn't even watch that. You just saw the names and somebody thought that we were comparing all these guys to each other. It's like that's not it.
Yes. Yep. So, the Dolphins they do, Mike. But I would have expected a bigger fire sale, kind of like the Jets. So, guys, I'm gonna pull up the playoffs. We'll talk about that for a minute. Rod's gonna step away for a quick.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Babies are.
Well, I'll pull that back up, Enrique, when Rodg gets back in there. So, we talked about this a little last night. Like I said, Mike put together a nice little graphic for us. First off, did anybody have any surprises with this? And second, I think this is hilarious. I mean, not hilarious. I shouldn't say that. There's 0% chance that this ends this way. Ohio State and Indiana are on a crash course for the Big Ten championship game. Even if they win out, Alabama, Texas A&M are on a crash course. Now, let's say everybody wins all the rest of their games, which I guess in this group, since the top 4 don't play each other, and even down to 5 and 6 don't play each other for the rest of the season, it could actually stay like this. If it stayed like this, and number 1 beat number 2, number 3 beat number 4. Do 2 and 4 get penalized? Do they get dropped further if they, that's the only game? So who knows? But this bracket would be very, very interesting. First off, Georgia and Alabama meeting in the quarterfinal. Yes, Georgia will dispatch Memphis. That's a great story, but they're done. In the quarterfinals would be crazy, and then possibly the Oregon and Ohio State. It's like you're matched up to where, but I guess this is what happens when the Big Ten and the SEC kind of dominate the rankings. You can't avoid these second round matchups, but Notre Dame, I think, could beat BYU, and it'd be funny if they surprised Indiana and all of a sudden a Notre Dame team that we've all been kind of slamming the whole year is in the semifinals. So let me see. I want to see Alabama, Texas. Who would be your pick if that happens, Sadie? And I don't know. I think there's an interesting scenario. If Alabama does win out, what up, Raj?
Hey.
If Alabama does win out, I almost have this scenario in my head where Georgia beats Texas, and then Texas beats Texas A&M.
Georgia beats Texas. Okay.
Yeah, Georgia beats Texas. Yep. So that would mean Georgia, Texas A&M, and Ole Miss would all have one loss, right? But Georgia beat Ole Miss, and Georgia beat Texas. And so I don't know if they do the common opponents on one side and the head-to-head. You know what I mean? I don't know what the levels are. But if you have Georgia, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M with one loss, to me, Georgia gets that nod. So that flips it all on its head. So imagine getting this late in the season and you still have to win all your games to get in. So, but Alabama's kind of in a similar boat. If you lose one of the last 4, you can really only afford to lose to Oklahoma because
we talked about that. Alabama cannot afford to lose any more unranked teams because we're going to be one of those 10-2 teams that everybody's going to be looking at like, man, they had a nice little run here, but these 2 losses are really, really bad losses. And I feel like there's a possibility because there's going to be several 10-2 teams. I feel like there's a good chance we could be on the outskirts looking in, and we can't blame the committee. It's like, dude, look at the games we lost. I mean, these are bad teams. So we got to take care of business.
Yep. So let me see. Enrique Darnell is being Darnell. People love Darnell.
Yes.
She said, good question about that. No, I wouldn't want to play Georgia again. First off, it's just tough beating a team twice, a good team twice. Yeah. And Georgia's that team. If you give them a second shot, they're figuring out a way. I just want to play somebody new. If you said, hey, Georgia or Texas A&M, I'm going Texas A&M.
Texas A&M,
just for that reason. Yep. See, Raj, the videos are great. So hope everybody's enjoying them. You will have another ref video tomorrow.
Yes.
And Darnell, we don't know. Darnell pops up.
He's around. He's a busy guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, and that's because Raj is smooth. So we ain't losing. Raj.
Yeah, J-Bake. That's what I said. J-Bake win out. Reason being, let's just say we win the next 4. After we win the next 4 games, we're 11-1. We go into the SEC championship and we have cushion, regardless of the outcome. We still have cushion. If we do happen to lose in that
more
championship
cushion
game,
for the cushion.
Yeah. We our second loss is to a nice ranked team, so we're okay there, and then we're still in the playoffs. You lose one game before that, anything could happen. So let's just run the gauntlet. Continue to run this gauntlet.
Yeah. So what do you make? I know they're not on this one, but what do you make of Texas right now?
Definitely playing a lot better than I expected. I didn't expect them to. What are they, 6-2 right now? I did not expect that, especially after the way they started the season.
But only one SEC loss.
Oh, one SEC loss. Yeah. And I think the Texas-Georgia game on November 15th, about a month ago, I would have said Georgia's going to win that game easily. Now I'm looking at that game. Georgia's at home. I'm going to pick Georgia, just let you know that now. But I think that game's going to be a lot closer. I feel like Arch Manning has played a lot better the past probably 2 weeks. And Texas has a really, really solid defense. So I think that Texas-Georgia game is going to be really, really good. But to answer your initial question, Texas is playing a lot better. Sark should be much happier. I think if you let Arch finish out the season, bring him back next year, they could have a pretty solid quarterback as long as he continues to improve.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I thought he was overrated, but I thought the bus label was way too soon. Yeah. Also, I was like, "Come on, guys! It could be somewhere in the middle."
I think it just took time for Arch more time for him to progress than it did other quarterbacks. When you look at Julian Sayin, he was playing really, really good fast. Ty had one off game in Tallahassee, then he started playing better, and people were looking at Arch and trying to compare Arch to those guys, and Arch just wasn't progressing as fast as we thought he would, but he just started doing it a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, hey, good for Arch, good for Texas. Again, with that type of defense, that defense will keep you in games. So it's just more on the offense trying to run up the scoreboard a little bit.
Yeah. And I was going to ask surprises for people, but Memphis, I mean, that's that. So somebody posted this, and this is something I think we made a remark about weeks ago. The group of five just needs their own playoff at some point because nobody here is really going to say that Memphis is the 12th best team in the country. So them sliding in there and taking a spot, let them have their own playoffs. I think for them, that's also a better way to sub. Like you're the MAC champion, right? And then your season basically ends with the bowl versus, hey, you're the MAC champion, and now you're in another playoff. And I don't, I think they'd make money off of it. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I would watch the group of five championships. I might not know the players and teams as well, but I'd still be invested. I'd probably pick a team just, to have somebody to root for. And I think it eliminates this because right now the group of five gets one spot in here. Like, what is that really doing for anybody? So it's pretty much the Big Ten and SEC Invitational, and they're, I guess, allowing a couple other teams in.
Yeah.
So, Carol, I mean, there's not even a breakdown for that one. And he was trying to vote not to be Ty or Gunner. And both those guys, Gunner's a different situation. He's one of the few people in this group that, had won the starting job by the end of last year, by hook or by crook. So.
By what?
Talking smack.
Did you really think that one was going to get by me?
Yes, I feel like you're the FCC or something, and when I say stuff, it's kidding.
I wish I had a notepad where I was writing these down from since day one. I've got so many terms and phrases Herb has used that he is. Keep in mind, Herb and I talk on the phone every day. He's never said these things, but when we get on the podcast, all of a sudden, he has the vocabulary of Stephen A. Smith. He just says the most random, hey, blah, 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 by hook or by crook. You've never said that. You've never said by hook or by crook. Never. This is when I was watching the playoff rankings, this was looking splendiferously by hook or crook. No.
Oh. Man,
That's it. It's his online persona. Yeah,
Enrique, he's supposed to be on my side.
Herb is not like this in real life. He doesn't say. He uses the smallest words.
This is my real life.
He talks like a caveman in real life.
Bama good. LSU bad. Bama good. LSU bad.
LSU bad. Touchdown. Yeah.
All right, I love y'all too, man. If I couldn't laugh at it,
yeah, that was hilarious. So
I said, and that's the other thing about their schedules. And Randy had made a post about it. I should have saved that graphic where they were talking about.
What was it?
When you just look at, I think, all 12 of the teams, I think, if Randy will correct me if I'm wrong here, I think the only two that had strength of schedules below 10 was like Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah, Alabama was 4, Georgia's at 9. Yeah, everybody else was way down there. Yeah.
Yes. And so for people who want to, it's funny, all the people that are like, Bama doesn't play anybody have really had to shut up this year. Think about this. Our schedule is like that. We still have a cupcake coming up, and we still have that tough of a schedule.
Yeah.
So
we still have 3 tough games, to be honest with you, regardless of ranking, we still have 3 tough games to play. And this is why we always say the SEC is the best conference, because your regular season games, you're going to be playing a lot of ranked opponents, and they're a lot tougher than the regular season games you're going to be playing in the Big 10 or the Big 12. It's as simple as that. Ohio State has 1 or 2 tough games, one of them being Michigan. After that, they just went out. They're pretty good. They're good to go.
Yep. And I think the other problem with that is when Penn State fell apart, that just kind of killed you. They were going into the year thinking Ohio State, Indiana, Penn State, Oregon. Oregon hasn't looked great. They just don't play enough other good teams for you to really realize if they're good or not. So I think there's 0 chance, to be honest, with a 3-loss.
I don't think so.
You're coming down the stretch here, and your 3-loss teams that would get in would have to be an SEC team, right?
Yes.
So at this point, you're thinking like, is a Tennessee worthy of getting in? No. And I say that because there's no Big 12 team, Big ACC team, or Big 10 team with 3 losses that I would think has played a tough enough schedule. So I think you're only talking SEC.
I think so. And to your point, I mean, I think they set the precedent last year that no 3-loss teams are getting in. I think they're going to follow that same rule this year. There's going to be some really good 3-loss teams on the outskirts looking in, but I think they're going to keep 2 losses and less, and then two losses and fewer. I'm sorry, and keep those in there. So until they expand, now, when they expand to 16 teams or whatever else they want to do, then a 3-loss team will get in.
Yeah. And I think when SEC goes to that extra game, the SEC game, then I think you'll see the argument more for 3. But this year, no. So
Yep.
And that's but I don't know like what 2-loss SEC team is gonna get in.
Yeah.
I think that's with all your permutations, how do you get to that? So it's like,
or is he saying like, what if Bama loses the game and they go into the SEC championship?
Right. That would be your only situation. And I think we talked about that last year, because I think the and I guess I was reading like a 3-loss team before the championship game.
No,
that would be your only chance of getting in,
right?
Because you're not supposed to get penalized for losing a championship game,
right? And even if you do get in, if that was Bama, for example, and they're like 10-3, if they get in, they're probably like 11-12 seed, to be honest with you, and that's a big if. But the committee is still going to have a lot of thinking to do if that situation faces itself. But we don't want to put ourselves in that type of situation anyway.
And Kyle, there's a whole lot of when he said Eastern Illinois University is no slouch. I mean, they control the whole eastern half of the state. So
J-Bake, I have not done my research, so I plead, hey, I stand corrected. I got to take a look at them as well. So 4 tough games.
Well, I'm actually looking at them now, but
okay.
Their standings. Oh, there you go. They're 7th in the OVC.
Okay. Don't want to underestimate anybody, so.
Yep. It's going to be a fun month. Yeah.
It is. November is going to be crazy. A lot of teams in the SEC are going to get knocked out of the playoffs. Going to be some interesting games in November. So right when we thought we survived October, like, man, 1 more month. No, you're gracious.
Yep. No, Jay Bake, you're absolutely right. You do have to. I don't care. We know it's cupcake weekend, but you got to play. You got to get out there, and that's the biggest thing, man. There's not this great divide anymore between the have and the have-nots. So everything's. Come on. That should have been okay. In the middle of saying it, I was like, he's gonna say something. He's gonna say something.
You've never said that. Okay. How many books did you read today?
You think I'm reading books where they talk about the have and the have?
There's not this great divide between the have and the have-nots. said you never said that.
What I sound like?
J-Bake, wait till you talk to Herb in person. Hey, look at the log jam with the have and have nots. Per se, touche, vis-a-vis. Come on. All right.
Vis-a-vis. Oh, man. Cat, last time, please don't make us have to go through that. So, Sadie, our LSU person would not return our messages. So,
and usually... go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, Sadie and Herb, I even told her this. I ordered my SEC pretty hat. I still haven't received it. I guess I ordered it too late. Still hasn't came in the mail, but I was planning on wearing it for this specific episode. Shout out to Daily Joy and what she's got going on over there. But when I do get it in, I still wear it anyway.
Yeah. So sorry about that, Sadie. We tried. And so she's been usually she says something, but this time I think she's gotten too popular. And so
she's got a lot going on. It's all good.
So, for sure. Pinky's up when he's eating out at dinner. See, Rod, you see what you've started. Do you see what you've started?
Oh, he definitely. Hey, Kyle and Herb. I've seen Herb do that at dinner. When Herb is not pleased at dinner, here's Herb. Excuse me, waiter. This steak is not cooked to my perfectional needs. This is substandard, subpar, absolutely horrible. There must be a logjam going on in the kitchen. Vis-a-vis.
Now you just throwing random phrases together. Sadie, they are. I didn't even think about the little scandal that the new AD or whatever had been in the past that they're upset. So it is not good right now. So does anybody want to see the pinky or no? We're gonna No. Okay. Let's manager. See, we got everybody thinking now that's what I sound like. when I'm
glitching.
Oh my goodness, y'all are crazy. We love you, man. We aim to please. So the cat said no to the pinky. All right, let's actually talk a little bit of the game, but let's start with we have two very popular segments on the show.
Yeah,
the Sadie. The other, you already know.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Mike back again with another edition of Bama Opponents Fun Fact. LSU Tiger Edition. Every school loves to say they were the first to achieve something. Well, the LSU Tigers and their fans actually hold a very special first in college football history. On the night of October 8, 1988, the LSU Tigers trailed the Auburn Tigers 6-0 in the final moments of the game, when LSU quarterback Tommy Hudson threw an 11-yard touchdown pass to Eddie Fuller to ultimately win the game. At that moment, the crowd cheered so loud that the vibration actually registered as a small earthquake on a seismograph at the Geoscience Complex about 1,000 feet from the stadium. Since then, there have been about 11 other instances where recorded seismic activity has happened during college football games. The last one occurring in 2022 when LSU defeated Alabama in Baton Rouge. Let's just hope this weekend Bryant-Denny can make enough noise to have its own seismic activity as Alabama defeats the Tigers to bring home the victory. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide. Shout out to Big Mike.
Appreciate you. Yep. And see, this is why nobody bothers asking me if they can come over, because they just go to Brittany. And I think we actually played at the same time on that weekend. So thanks for the reminder, Mike. So this has been one of the weirder games to break down, to talk about, because of the Brian Kelly situation and what are we getting from this team afterwards, and then what is it, the Weeks situation right after it. So we actually did a video for Roll Tide Nation talking about their strong points, and then they lose a pillar of their defense after that. But
wait, they lose one of the defense.
Come on.
Okay. All right. I'm familiar with the term pillar, so we're good.
Oh. What? And Raj, you did a video.
Yeah, I did.
The comments that you gathered, what did you feel like the LSU fans were feeling about their effort is going to be this weekend.
It was mixed. I got mixed feelings and mixed comments about it. Some of them felt like they weren't going to see any type of change. They felt kind of like the way I felt was, if players haven't been playing well all season, why are they all of a sudden going to play well now? Other people felt like, everybody's going to get behind Frank Wilson and automatically just come up with this magical game and things are going to look different this weekend. So it's just mixed feelings about that. Me personally, I think they'll be a little fired up, but I don't think it's going to be so fired up to the point where they automatically just, over the past 2 weeks, change their game plan or their game scheme going into Saturday, and they're just going to look completely different. So,
right.
Yeah.
I also didn't thank you, Carol. I'm just over here talking and Rodg is rogging me tonight. I also didn't know, so I guess I hadn't paid enough attention. I knew the defense was a good unit, and I knew Weeks just throws up every week. But I didn't realize that he was that big. What was it, a 20-point difference?
He's that big,
per game without him?
Yeah, the past 2 games that he's been out, they gave up 31 to Vanderbilt in that loss, and then they gave up 49 to A&M in that loss. And of course, he's been out the past 2 weeks due to the ankle injury. If you average that out, it's like 40 points. They're averaging 40 points a game against LSU without him in the offense. So that's huge to them. And keep in mind, LSU's offense is only mustering up about 20 to 25 a game. So when you're giving up that much, it's an easy.
No, you're talking about him on the defense. I'm talking about Weeks on the defense. How much they're giving up, the linebacker?
Yeah, I'm talking about LSU as a defense without him are giving up much more points. Right. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize it was that big a deal. Huh?
And they said he's doubtful today, which is Wednesday, but you know how people just all of a sudden magically heal over the next few days. Like, you find out like Saturday afternoon, Weeks is going to be playing on this bad ankle. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he played.
Like the whole South Carolina.
Everybody from South Carolina came back. Yeah. And then the next week, all those guys are out. Yeah.
And one thing about the interim stuff, I feel like earlier in the year, you get that interim guy and you're like, all right, the other guy's gone, it's time. And this is obviously pure conjecture that I don't know that there's any, like this late in the year, are you still rallying? Or at this point, are you just like, look, I just want this year to be done?
No, that's a good question. I feel like the way I see it is with this day and age with the transfer portal, players should be playing at 110% regardless of the situation. Finish out the season LSU regardless of how the season's going. And if you plan on entering the portal, you want to look appealing. You want someone to look and say, hey, he had a really, really good season last year. We can use him on our team. But if you're going out there just giving everything 50%, people are going to be like, man, we're good. We don't need this guy on our team. So again, regardless of how the season's going, I'm going to play at 110% all the time.
Yeah. And that's the thing about football. If you're going to be on the field, you have to go 100%, maybe even 101, 102%. Because if you're going half speed, you get knocked on your butt and you can get hurt. Yeah. What's up, Jeremy, man? Good to see you.
Jeremy. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. We need to win this one. Bragging rights is definitely on line. Plus, at home, you can't let them come into your place and have bragging rights for. When did we play them again? Is it what do you say, like 3 years? 2 years?
I forget.
Yeah, we looked at that schedule once, but Kat, I told. Oh, but Jeremy, thank you for stopping by, man. We always appreciate it. Good, always.
Yes, thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I honestly don't know. I have to pull up the schedule.
Yeah, they'll make it huge news Friday when he's in. Yes,
I
absolutely
he's good to go.
That's going to happen. He got an ankle transplant surgery. So don't play down LSU. But and no, Enrique, that was an excellent point. That is something that we had actually thought and talked about. Sometimes guys are so sick of the old guy or they've tuned them out to where they come out there like, all right, I've got something to prove. It's also why a lot of these teams like to fire their person on the bye, win or lose, because then it gives you a chance to reset with the new guy and for them to come in there and the interim guy to come in and get you fired up and ready to play. Plus, us being kind of a rival for them, even if the SEC didn't agree. this could be a tough game. So you know, I don't take anything for granted. Nussmeier has been terrible all year. This will be the year. This is the game that he wants to prove the Heisman. You know,
with
exactly,
that being said, would you be surprised if we see a lot of Van Buren in this game?
I don't know why you would make that change now, unless if you're the interim guy and you put in Van Buren and take out Nuss, you're either saying, yes, he's been hurt, or B, Kelly was making a mistake and I'm trying to put my stamp on it. Go ahead.
The reason I ask that is if they do a mixture of Van Buren and Nuss, how much time have they had to kind of scheme this out? You know what I'm saying? Over the past 2 weeks, is this like a big decision you want to be making now? And at the same point, are you, if you're Frank Wilson, you're kind of looking at it like the season's a wash anyway, so let's just try something different.
Yeah. And I guess it really depends on, because that's a good point, if he's trying to get, you know, where he thinks he's trying to get to with this team. So 2028. So we only miss a year with LSU.
So we got him next year.
Yeah.
Then 2027, we're out. Okay. 2028, and then no 2029. Okay.
Yeah. So it's weird.
Very weird.
What's up, buddy? Roll Tide,
Thank
man.
you for joining us, sir.
In here. But just kind of breaking it down past that, especially without weeks, and you see the difference there. I think Alabama will still be able to move the ball in there on their defense.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be easy. So really, the key matchup to me is their offense versus our defense. You know, even with scripting plays, with them coming out that first one, if Nuss is anything like he's kind of been all year.
I'm good.
Did he get healthier over the bye? Did he get better over the bye? I just don't see it, you know?
Yeah.
So, but like I said, still a rivalry, still a game you have to take seriously. You know, for us, it'd be nice to get that running game going. But I feel like we said that every week now. At what point do we just give up and say, forget it? Oh, man, Keith, well, we're happy you got to be on there. So we appreciate you. Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. So what do you honestly expect from this game? Does LSU come out swinging first, or is it a game where if we put them away early, we can we're good?
Honestly, and in all seriousness, I think this is a game where we go to put them away early. I would not be surprised if one of our early plays in this game is a deep ball to Ryan Williams to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. Obviously, it was something we were aiming at versus South Carolina, but we just didn't connect. I feel like we've had time to kind of settle down, work on it in practice. And if we could hit a few of these deep balls early on, get an early 7-0 lead and just break out from there, I think this should be, I'm not going to say smooth sailing or anything like that, but I think that the rest of the game can kind of just play itself into Bama's hands. So, again, just to your point that you made earlier, just feel like offensively, LSU is nowhere near where they should be. And I just don't think they'll be able to keep up with us punch for punch. So, I'm more comfortable about this game than I was the Missouri game, than I was the Vanderbilt game, than I was the Tennessee game, simply because LSU's offense does not pose too many threats.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's a lot of it for me as well. Okay, I was looking at Garrett Nussmeier. He's actually a senior. My thing about this game is also having the bye before a chance to kind of reset from this long one. You know, as long as nobody goes to driving school during the bye, everybody else should be fine. Yeah. But just a chance to kind of reset and come down from that. And I like that this game's at home. You know, this being at home makes me feel a little bit better for this little Sam. What's up, AJ? What's he got to say?
AJ, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. And everybody always starts with the defense, but the defense has really been more consistent than the offense. And the defense kind of won that game against South Carolina. You know, the offense really kind of put together two good drives and a 2-point conversion, but the defense had one of the touchdowns too. So, and thank you, AJ, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You guys just don't know. We do a whole page of notes, but once the chat gets rolling, that just kind of helps. The show just flows a lot better.
And AJ, share the channel. Anybody share the channel with anybody else who's not subscribed. Tell them about it, please.
Yeah, even our enemies, like Rodg says, I went back and forth with that guy who was hating our video that he hadn't even watched. I said, "Did you watch it?" He was like, "I don't have to. This is stupid." I was like,
"Okay, dude, you didn't." Yeah,
he started it off. Anybody else have your score predictions? We'll put them all up here now. 42. I hope so, but every time I have the Tide scoring a bunch, we don't. So,
I was just about to say the same thing. Every time I pick us. Every time I pick us to score 40 or plus, it never happens. So I'm not going that high, but I am going to pick us to definitely cover the spread.
Enrique, yes. We got more of them after Florida State, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But we answered them great. My favorite one was the guy said something, Rodg said, "Hey, man, congrats." And the guy goes, "Well, now I feel bad." That was my all-time
I was
favorite.
like, yes. Perfect.
But, Kat, we know you're good. Kat, we just appreciate you being here. We know you got a lot going on, so we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sadie trying to give me a heart attack. But,
I don't like that, Sadie.
I don't like the score, but I could definitely see it being closer than thank you. I can see it being closer than we want, just because their defense has been playing well. But I would say end up being comfortable, something like a 34-17.
Yes, that's where I'm leaning towards. I was thinking 35-17. Yeah, 35-17. And again, I'll
wait. Really? So that's what you wanted to slide by? I say 34-17, and you say
I'm going with 35-17. Yep.
Oh, are we on The Price is Right or something?
No, Visa V.
You don't even know what that means. Are you looking it up now?
Nope.
Not me.
I'm not looking it up. Hey, it could be a French term meaning face to face. I don't know.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And I think it's Mike, like by
Mike, I would love to see 42-10. I would love to see that.
Oops, sorry, I missed one. The Alpha 28-10. Enrique 31-24. See, so you got it's kind of a mixture for sure.
Yeah.
And Jay Bake is he's having a good time. So vis-a-vis Rodg's new credit card. We're married, so if we got a new credit card, it would have nothing on it. It would just be decorations.
Yeah.
So that's our breakdown. We will have more videos coming out about it. I think we had an LSU breakdown. We'll have our 5 keys to victory still coming out. Hopefully Friday. And then our other videos. And then we have to decide. Mom will be hanging out with Rodg.
Yes.
Dad will be hanging out with me. So we have to decide when we're
Saturday
going live
night.
On Saturday. Rodg is always a wimp, so he doesn't want to go live until he knows the
I'm
game
not a
is
wimp,
good.
but with Mom here, I'm just trying to think of what the environment's going to be like. And then if I do Saturday night, I know it won't be as long as our normal Saturday. What would you say our average Saturday night is? Like 45 minutes? You think average?
At least an hour.
About an hour? Okay.
Yeah. But the last one, because we started a little early and then the games went, and then we were also finishing the World Series, that was like almost 2 hours. So
yeah.
Anywhere in there. But no, see, that'll be sleep. So I'll be able to.
I know
be
you
on
got
there
that. You got the credit. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
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 And I don't know if you saw this when Jay Bake had 35-20.
I'm fine with that.
It's definitely a Price is Right score.
Yeah. I'm fine with that, Jay Bake.
It's just us, but you absolutely know that we're trying to do better on each other too.
Yes.
And the last one, this is for everybody else out there. We will have our college picks come out. We will release them to YouTube and TikTok.
Okay.
You're going first this week.
Okay. All right.
Yep. You're going first this week. Georgia at Mississippi State. I feel like we don't give our picks here, but I think everybody knows who we're not picking.
We're not. Yeah.
Yeah. BYU at Texas Tech. BYU is still undefeated. Texas Tech with one loss, and now they started with
Texas Tech favored by 10.
They had another guy come in. Yes, and that's what I'm trying to get to. Then their new quarterback got hurt. Now they're back to the old quarterback, but a 10.5 spread on a team that's undefeated is wild to me. So
crazy.
They're really not. And Mike even said this when he said this was a bad slate again. It's weird to get this late in the season and have a slate that looks like this.
Yeah,
but A&M at Missouri with Pribula in there, Cacciatore in there. I would have maybe thought about Missouri. I don't know if I'm ready to do that in this.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, but I can't.
Oregon and Iowa. I think Iowa's only lost to Indiana and Iowa State somehow, which Iowa State has been really bad.
Horrible.
So that's another interesting one. Yep. And then Wake Forest at Virginia. Virginia, you saw in that last little slide, actually in the college football playoff right now. So who said I missed something in there, unless they're talking about us? Miss State. I guess they're talking about the J-Bay stuff. State, Mormons, Mizzou. And you guys feel free to give your picks. And then, like I said, check out our YouTube and TikTok this weekend where you see our picks. So,
yep.
Enrique feels a little stabbed in the back. Where is game day this weekend?
I'm actually just pulling it up because I didn't know.
What up, Alex? Alex, we're done here in a minute. But if you have any questions, throw them out. We'll give you a quick answer to it. But appreciate you stopping by. As always, good to see you. Roll Tide.
They're going to be in Texas. They're going to be in Texas Tech for the BYU game.
That's interesting for a game with a 10.5 point spread.
Yep.
He said SEC Nation is in Stark Vegas. Yeah, I guess unless they just, because it's already been to Bama once, right? Has SEC Nation been here or just game day?
I thought it was just game day.
I love it.
I could be wrong.
So surprised they didn't come here, but either way. I don't know if Alex heard that. Appreciate you stopping by, man, real quick.
Thank you, Alex.
We're almost at the top of the hour, Rodg.
Yeah.
I got one that I think that you'll enjoy for a work, play, live ditch, especially for that one person who didn't know how the game was played. So, all right, work, play, live ditch. You already know the rules. Okay.
Yep.
Tua.
Okay.
Waddle.
Okay.
Jalen. Devontae Smith.
This is a good one. Tua.
You want a minute? You want to answer a question while you're thinking about it, or do you want?
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Alex, it's interesting.
Yeah, because they mention it during the show. They kind of mention it, but it's like they're honoring it to a certain extent. Overall strength of schedule, obviously Alabama has the highest at 4, and we ran through that gauntlet. But that one loss is what's kind of what's holding us back. If we hadn't lost to Florida State, I think we'd be the number 1 team in the nation. So to a certain extent, they're honoring it, but that one loss is kind of slowing us down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and Randy posted, I think he said Texas A&M, their wins are against teams like combined like 6-20 or something. So even Georgia, who's sitting right behind us, has an argument past them because, like, look, we've only lost one game and it's like the number 4 team, So it's just, it's just a lot. All right, for purpose of me cutting this down, I'm gonna say it again so I can, when I cut this as a video, it's all the way.
Oh, okay.
All right, Rod. Work, play, live, ditch.
Yep.
You got Tua, Waddle.
Yep.
Jalen and Devontae Smith. Let's hear it.
All right. Now that I've time to think about it, after the way Tua's played this year and just made me extremely frustrated every single week, I'm going to have to ditch Tua. He just needs some time to himself. He doesn't deserve to be around me. He doesn't deserve to grace my presence at all. I'm just going to ditch Tua and just say, hey, man, think about your career. Think about what else you got going on, but I'll get up with you maybe next time.
Wow.
I'm probably going to live. Did we alter is live neighbor or is it live with?
Live is now roommate.
Roommate. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to live with Jalen Hurts. I think he's a fun guy to be around, but he wouldn't cause too much like distraction, too much noise, kind of chill, kind of relax. I can live with him. We can talk, hang out, just kind of relax and smooth. I'm probably going to party with Waddle. Reason being, I want to go out with Waddle, have a few drinks, and I want to do the Waddle dance. I want to do the Waddle dance at the bar, and we can go viral doing that. And then I'm going to what else am I work or no?
Yeah,
I'll work with Devontae Smith. I like his work ethic. I like the way he shows up on Sundays in the outfit. He looks G'd up. He looks serious. Looks like he's ready to go. Former Heisman Trophy winner. I'm cool with it. I'll work with Devontae.
Good answers, Rodg. Good answers. So
thank you.
He was ditching to also live with Hurts. He said party with Waddle, so work.
Yeah, so so me and Mike, great minds think alike.
Oh, with Devontae. Yep.
Yeah.
And Enrique. And they still got Texas, so that's going to Texas is going to be a tough one. So I could totally see that too. Which, by the way, if you're Texas A&M and you go to Texas and you lose, and all of a sudden now you're not in the SEC championship game, and now you're getting to host a playoff game, it's still like a great scenario.
Not bad, yeah.
So they're in the driver's seat for sure. For sure, Carol. He's definitely one of the best. Kyle said he's going out with one of the wide receivers either way.
Yeah.
Cat said it hurts, but Jeremy was backing you up on that. It's just been tough to watch.
It has been.
And said Louis Gunner and LaDevonta. Yeah, for sure. And a hard worker.
He dressed up those custom made suits on Sundays with the hat and everything. I said, that's too sharp, man. Too sharp.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis.
All right, folks. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Folks, again, thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Be on the lookout for videos. We'll cut this up. We'll release some shorts from it. We've got a ref video coming tomorrow that will help explain some differences between when Alabama makes penalties and when other people make penalties.
Yes.
Our 5 keys to victory will be this weekend, and then we'll just decide. Rodg will decide when we go live this weekend.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out.
We appreciate everybody. What do you got in here? Karen Waddle, Derrick Henry. Oh, it wasn't. It's a game that we play called Work, Play, Live, Ditch. So not necessarily your 4 favorite players, but that's an excellent list for sure. Texas will be out for blood. Oh yeah, for sure, Enrique. And Texas, we keep thinking them as 2 losses. They only have 1 SEC loss.
One SEC loss.
They
right.
have to beat Georgia and Texas A&M to stay in.
Yeah.
So,
Kyle,
we always appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, Kyle.
Showing up. Enrique said, "Pink." You don't know the pinky though.
No.
So,
God.
Pinky's up. Alex, I can't put that other name in there because
I saw that too.
So we're gonna skip that last one. Appreciate you, Kat. Appreciate you, Carol. Definitely keep moving forward. Vis-a-vis, boys.
Vis-a-vis, boys. Thank you, JB.
And that's a good one to end on. Appreciate you. Everybody have a great night. Look out for the videos. Keep subscribing.
Yes.
Love
Roll
y'all.
Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.